Hello, everyone, and welcome to our final round of debates on this season of Speechless. I'm your host, Brooke Johnson. Try not to be too sad because we've got an exciting gauntlet of questions for our teams. We'll be discussing if we really need a summer break, if we should get Patriots Day off, and we'll be ending the show with our lightning round. Remember, folks, this one's for all the marbles. The winner of this episode of Speechless is this season's winner. The pressure's on. Ready, set, Speechless. But first, let's meet our teams for the last time this season, the Weeping Winklers. How are you guys feeling?
Pretty good.
Somehow I knew that was going to happen. And Deanie's Dinosaurs. How are you guys feeling tonight?
Great. We're gonna take our summer vacation and start a family.
Way to stick to the bit. I like it. All right, with that out of the way, let's get into the first topic. As summer break approaches closer and closer, many students are sad that they must leave Emerson, which brings us to the question, should we even have a summer break at all? Why should the students of the school be forced to be away from their schooling for so long? On the other hand, do students need their time off after all the insanity that goes on during the school year? Is summer break a waste of time or a necessary break? Let's toss it over to our teams to see what they think. Guys?
Sorry, I was starting before you even did the polite.
We were trying to like get a jump on you, but then you just
Now
gave
I
it to
just
us.
feel bad. I'm sorry.
I don't feel bad.
Summer break should not be a thing.
Why?
It's an
because-
archaic, inefficient system.
Yeah, students forget everything. If you get like 3 or 4 months off from school, how many students can come back and be like, I remember everything and I can efficiently work and do life?
That's a much better argument for
Thank
high
you.
school when you're continuing subjects. With this, it's a lot less overlap in what I'm, learning. I'm taking a burlesque class right now. I will not need that information next semester when I take Intro to American Literature. The other thing is, we've been on the system so far that yes, it's archaic, but the shift would be horrible for current students, and it would take the next 15 years for it to catch up and readjust. Also, continue.
All right. Well, our other arguments are you
Yeah, go for
have to leave all your best friends for 4 months. I'm gonna be heartbroken when I have to leave him. Just kidding, I'm not. He lives with me in my basement.
It's true.
It's really nice to see your friends from back home, who you've had the last 8 months off.
Okay,
Yeah, but they
do
know
you-
about that one
Do
time.
you actually like any of them? Like, do you actually like
They
at
know
least
about that
6
one
of
time.
them. Hi guys.
Ooh, sorry, I don't like any of you.
Also, you have a chance to get a job
Yeah.
and an internship, see your family, experience the freedom of youth.
Yeah, but it's such a drastic change. For 3 to 4 months, you can either some people work and stuff, but some people fall into very deep depressive episodes of not doing anything.
Oh yes, as someone who falls into very deep depressive episodes of not doing anything, I understand. But I also need to learn how to function on my own when I don't have an imposed structure by a higher power. I need to go out and get a job. I need to occupy myself with social things. Don't get me wrong, and I don't want this to sound like I'm downplaying mental illness, because I'm not, because I suffer from this too. But I also have to learn, as someone who's going to be going into the real world in the next 3 years, I've got to learn to make my own schedules.
Well, then the summer break breaks into that real world education because the real world doesn't stop for 4 months and then for no reason to learn
Yeah,
there.
we believe that a lot of studies show that it would be more efficient for students to learn by having students go to school for 3 to 4 weeks and then have 2 weeks off every 3 to 4 weeks. So they have like a long break every 3 to 4 weeks so that there's learning and they're not taking too long of breaks where they forget everything.
Well, I went to a charter school, which was my high school, and we had only 4 to 6 weeks of summer vacation. And what was crazy about that, we would leave exhausted and come exhausted because 6 weeks was not enough for us. And also, during that time, I wasn't able to go visit my family in Bosnia because that's not enough time when it's like a huge plane ticket to go over there. You want to stay there for a month, and then you only have 2 weeks to do like the summer, well, like going back to high school, do all the projects and summer work that you have to do. And also during the summer, you finally get to do as much internships as you can, because I can't even balance work with school and extracurriculars, let alone internship, work, school, and extracurriculars. So over the summer, I'm able to do 2 internships as well as work on the side to get all the money and probably travel to Bosnia as well that I want to be able to do during the school year, because school is the most important when it's a school year.
And in addition to that, if I may, sorry.
You may.
The way our school system's set up right now is, work, finals, break, work, finals, break. We'd have to A, change the format of our school year, and B, changed the way our bodies have learned to be patterned. You're right, the real world doesn't stop for 4 months, but this is a nice like little, intro into the kiddie pool, swimming lesson, if you will, into starting your own, schedules and getting your own work. And if it doesn't work, and if you are in a depressive period, at least you have the light at the end of the tunnel and knowing you're going to go back to school and back to your friends. It's a limited time that you're trapped in that.
We hear both of your arguments and respect both of them very much, as well as you. Kids do drugs over the summer.
Yeah.
Kids do drugs in school.
24/7.
But we can't leave them out in the streets to wander for 4
Yeah,
months,
at
just taking
school.
any drugs they want.
At school, they have the pressure of actually getting their schoolwork done. They can't just be high all day and,
They have role
like
models
you
there,
can in the
teachers,
summer.
principals.
Well, the pressure and stress of school can lead kids to drugs more than just the free time.
But if we
in
keep them in
summer.
the pressure cooker, they can never leave and get the drugs.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
30 seconds, closing argument.
All right. Also, we're not just talking about colleges. We're talking about like elementary schools, high schools.
Right,
With
no.
elementary schools, low-income families can't afford expensive summer camps or daycares over the summer. So low-income families, they have to leave their kids at home all summer for 3 months.
Oh, I hear that. And as the oldest child of a low-income family, I had to watch my brother and sister for 3 months. That
All
gave
right,
me.
I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to stop this heated argument right there. Let's meet our judges, Mo Herbert, Will Connell, and Jess Began. Judges, what do you think?
All right, well, so both teams made some great points, but I think I have to go with the Dinos because I have a summer job and I do want to see my friends from back home, so yeah.
Heated debate, to say the least. While I do like the Winklers system that they proposed of 3 weeks on and then 2 weeks off, and their use of the word archaic, I must agree with the dinosaurs. We all want a chance to do extracurricular activities. You got to function on your own. I liked Medina's personal account as well as Bailey's use of swimming lesson into real life. That was poetic. Dinos.
Yeah, as much as I love the Winklers, I think I'm also gonna have to go with the Dinos just because I think summer really just gives people like just a time to take a break from all your schoolwork, and like it gives you time to like get a job and have real life experiences, and you just get to relax for a bit.
All right, it just seems like the Weeping Winklers can't catch a break today. The winners are Deanie's Dinosaurs. That's round 1 on this high-stake episode of Speechless. Stay tuned after the break to see who wins round 2.
Welcome back, Emersonians. I'm Peyton Lewis, the host of the Evie-nominated and Evie-losing show, Common Agenda. Last season, we may have had a midlife crisis, but this summer we really found ourselves. After some deep soul-searching and some long nights mourning our defeat, we're back here for another season of the saltiest content and shenanigans on the Emerson Channel. This season, we'll dive deep into Emerson's favorite subcultures: film bros, hipsters, and other white boys with brown hair. Turn us on Monday evenings at 8:30 on the Emerson Channel.
Guys, I cannot have any more ramen.
Yeah, this food is really disgusting.
These are herbal cough drops.
Well, they're better than nothing.
I have some fruit if you guys want.
Those are Skittles.
Just trying my best.
Well, maybe we can just go to the DH?
What?
Oh my god, that stuff is prison food.
Well, do you have any other ideas?
Well, I'm like starving, so like we have to do something.
Did someone say something? Hi kids, Kitchen Man here. Do you know you can tune into Emerson Channel College Kitchen for great dorm-friendly, budget-friendly recipes?
Okay, but like what if I need to go out to brunch with my girls?
Try Taste of Boston, where we profile great local restaurants in the Boston area.
What if I only want to eat competitive chef's food?
Tune in to Sliced, our brand new competitive cooking show.
I want to watch College Kitchen.
But wait! We are College Kitchen!
We all love the Patriots, from Tom Brady's chiseled jawline to Gronk's magic. Oh, wait, our producers are. Oh, the wrong Patriots. Sorry, guys. I'm talking about the OG Patriots, the founders of our country. Now, what did they do? Well, at the very least, they got us a day off school. But do we need this day off so close to the end of the year? While many are out enjoying the sun and the marathon, an equal and lamer amount are inside studying, complaining about the loss of review material time and time to so close to the end of the year. So should we have Patriots Days or take it away? Either way, take it away, guys.
Ladies, you go first, please.
Why, thank you.
She's from the internet.
This is a
So, I know we just argued in favor of spring break, but just ignore that and hear me out for right now.
Summer break, you mean?
It's the
Summer
format
break,
of the
you're
show.
right. So, it's kind of pointless this late to have that single day off. I understand that Patriots Day is an important holiday, and as a history minor, I understand that. But 3 states celebrate that right now: Maine, Wisconsin, and Massachusetts. And again, I do not want to take away from that importance, but I either want it pushed to a national holiday where I think we can all celebrate it. If Wisconsin can, I think New York can. And the other thing is, we're losing study time for finals. We're losing, time to talk with our teachers about final projects. I'm currently stressing about 2 papers I have due, and I haven't had the chance to ask my teachers about them in person and get that kind of face-to-face feedback that I need.
Okay, well, I feel like, it is 1 day of school that we're missing. And yes, it is close to the end where it's like finals and stuff, but like you need a break
To complete projects and complete papers as well.
Yeah, it's a great day to just sit down and not have everything. I mean, the whole city of Boston is shut down. Another reason why we should keep it,
Go for it.
Boston Marathon. Like all of, at least why Massachusetts should keep it, all of Boston is shut down because of the marathon, as well as many other neighboring towns.
And what about the students who want to participate in the marathon or have friends and family in the marathon that inspire them and inspire really good Facebook posts?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to think about that.
What do you run for?
Why do you hate the Boston Marathon?
America runs on Duncan, I can tell you that much.
I don't have a retort to the Boston Marathon thing, so that's a good argument, but America does not run on Duncan. There's paid sponsorship, and I think we're getting censored every time we say Duncan.
Well, also when you said an extra day would be good for projects and stuff like that, I had that extra day and I planned to do projects, but you never do it when you have the extra day. Like, it was a nice day outside. You go walk around. You're not going to do that extra work that you have, and instead you lost a whole day, which you could have had to review in class, which all the teachers talked about. If we had that extra day, we could have had a review, and now we have no review, no study guide. Thanks, Patriots Day.
Actually, no, please go.
If you really want to review so badly, then you can go to your professor's office hours. Like this one day.
Shoot him an email.
Yeah, shoot him an email, call him on his cell phone.
I did actually send one of my professors an email like, hey, I want to get a head start in this. He said, no, we're going to discuss that in class on Wednesday. I don't want to have anyone to have extra time on that.
Sounds like a...
All of our teachers are wonderful. I spent Patriots Day shooting a wonderful thing. It's cool to be a Yule. Shout out to Arden. And so that's
Is
why.
that another paid sponsorship? Who is paying
shout out to EIB.
these teams?
Hey, Price Chopper.
We will never release our taxes.
Save money, live better. Walmart. So, listen.
Can they lose just on the fact that I think they're being paid?
Look, Staples makes it easy, and Patriots Day makes it easy for me to prepare for finals. Okay, dude?
You did not use
Listen, I'm not
Patriots
going
Day
to
to
argue.
prepare for finals.
I'm not going to argue against the Boston Marathon. The Boston
You just said
Marathon's
you-
a wonderful thing, but I think we can somehow make it work without Sunday. What happened to Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday is the Lord's Day.
And
What about
people need to
Saturday?
go back home for Easter for their own
Yeah,
church,
it
their
was
own
Easter
pastor.
Easter moves. Easter is not right before Patriots Day.
Well,
That
it was
just
this
happened.
year, so this year you are disrespecting the highest of holy days. Go back to you. Why do you hate
Yeah,
Easter?
the highest of holidays for Christian
Why do you
people.
hate Easter? Why do you hate religion?
What about Jewish people?
Muslim.
How about
Muslim people?
Passover, but they need to go
look,
home to
look.
pass over stuff.
Passover was
Day.
before Patriots Day.
Patriots Day is good
They need
because
travel days.
it brings us together as a nation, which is so
It doesn't bring us together as a nation. It's 3 states, 3 out of 50.
People
pretty
observe
good.
it. People
No, but if you're
observe.
going to say the Boston Marathon, then it should just be applied to Boston then, right?
Yeah.
What are the other
And
two
all
states
Boston
doing?
area colleges and universities like Emerson College.
Okay, well, it's so important to have patriotism and to have that day off to just relax. I mean, okay, it's important to have patriotism because in this day and age we are on the brink of World War III.
True.
You never know when you're going to get another day off.
Come together as a nation.
If I may,
Go.
Patriots Day is actually in celebration of the Battle of Lexington and Concord, which also
good
partially happened in Connecticut, but Connecticut doesn't celebrate it. Maine and Wisconsin do, and I honestly, for the life of me, couldn't tell you why Wisconsin celebrates it.
Connecticut is a joyless state, and we should not follow any of their
Listen,
leads.
I'm not saying Connecticut's a good place. Connecticut is a cesspool. Sorry, Connecticut. But the other thing is, we're not even, Boston wasn't there. Boston is neither Lexington nor Concord.
Yes, but we were very important in the Revolution with the
Not
tea
for
parties
Patriots
and
Day.
the massacres and the such.
Also, to bring it back to
Bring it
Patriots
back.
Day.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap up this incredibly productive discussion and see what some of our own Emerson students on the street had to say on this issue.
Sponsored by Lowe's.
Thanks, Brooke. I'm Allie Canisher, filling in for Reagan Harris, and I'm going to ask Emersonians today if they think we should have Patriots Day off. So let's get started. So my question to you is, should Emerson have Patriots Day off?
Well, I think I, like most students, are all up for more days off. However, in particular Patriots Day, I feel like Boston is very, very passionate about Patriots Day, and that it makes sense for us to have that day off.
Yeah, it's like a Boston Appreciation Day.
Exactly.
I totally think so, especially with the marathon going on. Why not?
Absolutely not. I think it's irresponsible for students to have an off day during finals. They need to be focused on their schoolwork and in classes learning. That's what we pay for, isn't it?
That is what we pay for.
School is good. Sleep bad.
I think it can get pretty chaotic during Patriots Day, and it's helpful to have the day off for the students. And plus, it's like, it just got off of like Easter weekend, and that kind of helps the fact of having it off.
Yes, I do think we should have it off just because the city is crazy. I actually got attacked on Marathon Monday, so I think having campus off so that we don't have to leave our dorms potentially will save you. So
I think they do, because me growing up in Boston, I kind of was there when the bombing happened. So I know the experience. My cousins were in the marathon, so I believe it's a very important day to remember those who were hurt, and also just the marathon's a really important day for a lot of people that celebrate it.
I think that we all appreciated the extra day of rest, and I think a lot of us got to go home, which was really nice, and so yeah.
Yeah, seriously, any excuse for me to just lock myself in my room and not talk to anybody who goes to this school is totally just, I'm kidding, that's a joke. Okay, I gotta go.
Awesome.
Ironically enough, I'm actually on a field trip with my class right now. Later.
Okay, bye. I guess if you want to go to class, I mean, we pay so much for it.
That's true, but who really wants to go to class?
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, Emerson students are looking to catch up on the rest on Patriots Day, and I think I am too. So thanks for sticking around, and back to you, Brooke.
And now over to our judges to make the determination about the second round of Speechless.
Well, I have to agree with the Winklers because I used Patriots Day to work on an essay that I had to do, and it was a nice day, so it was great to get to spend the day outside.
Little bit of a messy debate, but heated nonetheless. I do appreciate the Dino's points in saying how Patriots Day is only celebrated in 3 states. I love Medina's personal accounts always, but Lexington and Concord, the battle, I just a little touch up, a little fact check. It did in fact happen in Massachusetts, and for that reason, accompanied along with the Winkler's point about being a single day of school, the Boston Marathon, and I love the Price Chopper reference, so gotta go with the Winklers. I don't know how, yeah, Price Chopper, baby.
Yeah, I am also going to have to swing with Team Winkler. I think that just Patriots Day, I mean, it's the day of the marathon. It doesn't really make sense to like have an event that kind of like blocks off every street in Boston and like also have school. And so that's my reason. It's good.
Well, it seems like Deanie's Dinosaur is just taking the day off. Our winners, the Weeping Winklers, are once again the winners. So now a word from our sponsors. Do we have sponsors? Let's debate that next week.
White Castle.
getting ready to host Good Morning Emerson, of course.
Good Morning Emerson? What's that?
It's the best morning show ever that's on Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m.
Wow, how can I work on this?
Yeah, let's get going. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather.
All right, everyone, it's time for everyone's favorite segment, the lightning round. In this segment, our debaters have already seen the topics and prepared their arguments, and they will have just 90 seconds to debate them. The judges will tally who they thought did the best and reveal them all at the end. Ready, set, lightning round.
All right, Max, no.
Well, I'm gonna know what's better than the name brand product or its cheaper off-brand counterpart. So off-brand or name brand?
Name brand products, so good. It's a name you can trust.
Super good. Here's
No,
the thing.
it's trash.
Cheaper, where college students were broke as crap.
Speak for
You
yourself.
cannot trust off-brand products.
Sure you can.
100% trust
Have you
off-brand
seen any
products.
commercial ever? Every commercial's like, here's the name brand. It's pretty good. Off-brand, pretty bad. You trying to make me buy off-brand
commercials?
Trust commercials!
Do you believe
No, I believe in
everything you're
infomercials.
told?
There's info in the
Corporate
name.
shills. You are corporate shills. Thank you.
America's Diner.
Off-brand, better price, same product. You're getting the same thing. They're not going to sell it in reputable stores if it's going to kill you.
It's different products. I have tried both the Neutrogena pink grapefruit face wash and the CVS brand grapefruit face wash. Right? CVS brand dries out my skin.
Yeah.
It is terrible and it makes me feel like
She
a
almost
sad
died.
human.
Let me just real quick throw in. I have terrible allergies. I had to go buy allergy medication. I got both the name brand, which was $25, and the off-brand, which is $15. The off-brand is keeping me alive
Sounds
right
fake.
now.
Sounds fake
And
to
they
me.
are the exact same product.
Your
My
allergies
own
are off-brand.
doctor even says to get off-brand.
Okay, and the next topic, waffles or pancakes?
Waffles!
Pancakes!
Waffles! You can put syrup in every single square!
Pancakes, hangover cure, easier to make. You don't need special,
Waffle machine? No,
waffle
it's
machines.
just a pan.
Also, there are sometimes just some really bad waffles. Have you had a bad waffle? Because I know
I've never had a bad
I've had a
waffle.
bad
I've had a
pancake.
bad pancake,
Because
yeah.
some hungover guy is trying to flip a pancake and it just kind of burns everything and just flying all over the
Pancakes are
place.
so easy to make. You can make them in
No, they
bulk.
are not. Waffles, you put it in the machine, it times it, it tells you when it's ready, you take it out. Pancakes, you have to check, you have to know
why the
the
pancake
sign.
has so
Machines are
much beauty towards it.
expensive.
Pancake
Waffle
machines aren't a
expensive.
thing.
I said waffle
Use
machines
the
are
pancakes.
expensive.
Run back the tape.
Also, the pancakes can be underdone very often. With waffles, it's harder to have them underdone because it's so many nooks and crannies that are cooking it.
Structure gives freedom.
Surface area to undercook.
Pancakes
Check the science.
Pancakes are loathsome flaps.
30 seconds.
Pancakes are also a very cultural type of food. There's very different types. There's crepes from different places.
We're talking waffles!
And here's the
Culture
thing.
is
here's
bad.
the thing.
Sell out.
You don't hear it's selling like waffles. No, it's selling like hotcakes, which is another word for pancakes.
Sounds fake!
Entirely
Waffles are better because you can put things in all the nooks and crannies.
You
ever
can
have
bake things into
Do
pancakes,
you ever
blueberry
have
chocolate
berries
chip.
and slide off your
Time. Next question, Windows or Mac?
Macs!
Windows.
It's
Macs
Macs
are
are
more expensive. You need all those stupid dongles to make
Macs
them
are
work
easier to
these days.
use. There has
No,
never been a
they're
time
not.
that I've
Grandma can
done-
use them.
There's never been a time that I've gone on a Windows computer and known what I was doing and
That's
haven't
your own
accidentally
fault.
sold
There's a
my
bunch of weird
information to
logos.
someone online.
Wow, that is a very specific
She's been
example
targeted.
that I don't believe happened.
By
And if it
PC
did, it's
users.
your own fault and not the computer's fault.
PC users are the
PCs
corporate
are
America
cheaper.
shills of this
PCs
country.
are cheaper to
And the
use.
1%.
Never seen a
How are they the
1% in this
1%?
country
They're
use
less
PCs.
expensive. They're less expensive.
Emerson
You have
uses
more-
Macs.
You have
You're
more
gonna disagree with Lee
options
Pelton?
with a PC. You can buy different styles. You've got better gaming options. You've got better
can have
customizable
gaming
options.
options.
You don't have gaming options
I
on a
play
Mac.
The Sims on my computer for hours
And it
is
runs
a
great.
Mac.
It runs
So-
great, doesn't it?
I own a Mac, and
Good for
last
you.
night I had problem with my Wi-Fi, and I called the IT, and they say it's because you have a Mac. That's why your Wi-Fi on your laptop is the only
They're just
reason
being
it's
Sounds
not
like they're
working.
skirting the blame and it's really Emerson's fault. fault. Also Emerson
thank-
uses Macs. Lee Pelton uses a Mac. Would you really go against
Lee
Prissy
Pelton
P?
makes $750,000 a year. Why does he
Lee
have
Pelton is
any
my best
impact in
friend!
my life? I don't make $750,000 a year. That doesn't even count the mansion he lives in on Beacon Hill. That's also free.
Don't diss Prissy P. He's my best friend, and I will fight you over him.
Your
I don't
team is
think
split
you
on
have
Max
a picture
PC.
with
She owns a
President
Mac.
P on
And
Halloween.
I hate that I own one now.
Back with your dollars.
Are delicious apples. You ever make a pie with a Macintosh apple?
Apples are the reasons we know right from wrong. Read the Bible.
30 seconds.
They poisoned our souls. They're the reason we were cast out of Eden.
I'm
all part of the
not religious
plan.
and I don't
That's
care.
what represents Mac, the forbidden apple.
The forbidden apple.
Macs are better. They're easier to
Sinners.
use. They're
Macs are for sinners.
Now we're
Macs
fighting
are
against
for sinners.
religious fanaticism is destroying
You
this country.
started it.
All right, it's time. That's enough from our debating teams. We're gonna go to commercial, but we'll be back lightning fast.
Hi, I'm Aaron Kenigsberg, host of EIV's The Dish. Tune in every Friday for your chance to see what kind of bow tie I pulled out of my closet today.
Maggie, did you print out the scripts yet?
No, that was your job.
Maggie, oh my god, I do it every week.
no,
I
no,
told
but-
you this
but-
is the one
but we
week I
talked
didn't
about
want
this.
responsibility.
Okay. I need to pick my legend.
Oh my god, look, they got us slushies.
Brain freeze.
Oh my god, we're here.
He's queer.
Now get used to it. Come on, give me my mic. Mic me. Hi, I'm Christian Mudrick.
And I'm Maggie Morlap
And you're watching Real Reactions.
on the Emerson channel.
Welcome back, everyone. Now let's see what our judges thought of that lightning round. Judges?
Well, that was a very entertaining lightning round, but overall, I think I have to go with the Winklers. So,
Lightning round equals heated debates. Now, first off, in the debate of off-brand versus name brand, gotta give it to the Dinos. They brought up a lot of good points on how it's basically the same product, less price. Pancakes and waffles, Hollis had me, syrup in every nook. Game over. Windows versus Mac. Now, I don't know all you speechless heads out there maybe tuned into a couple weeks ago, but this is a Windows phone. And with no bias. And as much as I want to see Hollis and Augie start their own sitcom where they get into wacky escapades, I'm giving this one to the Dinos. I'm giving this one to the Dinos, even though Hollis said President P not once but twice, which was awesome. But I can't.
I love pancakes, but I had to vote for the on-brand and the Mac in the other two rounds of the lightning round, and that makes it Team Winkler.
Seems like today that Deanie's Dinosaurs were just the cheaper off-brand version of the Weeping Winklers. The winner is the Weeping Winklers. And after an intense series of debate, this season's winners are the Weeping Winklers. They've debated their hearts out nearly every episode, so they really deserve this. But we'll be seeing you all next week for our fun-filled episode. What does that mean? You've got to tune in next week to find out. Thanks for watching, everyone, and remember, stay speechless.